So, okay, students, and today we are going to start the fourth chapter, that is using Python libraries. Okay, so what is library? What is module? Let me see the basic definitions, how to use it. Okay, okay, what is function? You know, what is function? Can anyone say what is function so far? We learned in the last chapter. No? What is function?
So it is a part of program to do a
Very
specific
good.
task.
Yes, why we need function? Why we need function?
So to make the program so easy and clear,
Easy. For example, if you are breaking into the program to smaller part, okay, here one more thing is there, module. Okay, the term module means a piece of code. That is also the same, contain the same definition as function. It is a part, but it is a separate file, not like we say a function which is defined inside the program. It's different one. Okay, module means it is a sub part of the program. Is a part of, for example, what is module means? It's a collection of function header, sorry, function definition. What the module may contain, the module, it contains, it's a collection of functions definition, all the function definition and some global variables also defining definitions and all it's contained. Okay, and that is the module. Let me go to the example. You can see three things we are going to see: library or package, that is the same word, and module, and function and subroutine. What is another name for function is there is subroutine. Okay, functions, you know what is the definition. Okay, module, let me see it. Okay, a module, you can see in the slide, a module is a file contain Python definition, that is the function definition. Okay, function variables, classes and statements. That is class, that concept is not in your syllabus, that's why I'm skipping that one. But actually what is module? It contains function definitions only and some global variables if it is needed. Okay, so function definition only a file contain, a Python file contains. Okay, that is called module. Okay, for example, if you go with some example, means it is easy to get the clarity. For example, math is a module. Do you know it or not? Math module. Have you heard math module? Have you used math module?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what the math module may contains? Can you mention any two or three functions in the math module?
Square root, sir.
square,
Yes. Yes.
fab,
SQR function, tab function.
exponent function.
Yes. EXP functions. Many functions are there. So from that you can easily understand math is a module. It contains the function definition. Okay, entire function definition is contained. For example, if you want to calculate the square root of some number, what may be our statement? For example, I want to know the square root of 5. How we can write the statement? Can you say? Or square root of 25. How we can make the statement? Can you say? No idea? Okay, good. As usual. Math dot sqrt of 25. If you have passed the 25 as the argument to the function, then the function will be called. That is the call statement. Okay. So where the sqrt function is defined means inside the math module. Math is a module. It is a separate file. Okay. What the file will contain there? If you are asking the question means the file contains what? All the function definition. Okay. So that is module. Module is nothing, it is a collection of function definitions. So that is module. Okay, do you understand what is the function module?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the function module. So you can easily understand whenever we want to use a separate file, whenever you want to use the function, particular function from the module, means what we are doing, we are importing the module, that module. For example, import math, we are importing the math. Afterwards we are supposed to use the functions, square root function or fab function, as you said, exponential function. Many functions are defined. No, so that definition we are using in our program. But in our original program, main program, we are not writing the function definition, isn't it? For example, we are using the square root function. Whether we are writing the function definition, no. These modules are inbuilt modules. It's already preferred. We are simply importing. We are using the function which is already defined. Okay, that is module. That is the use of module. Okay, instead of we want to write our own program for square root, means what we will do in our program itself, we want to write the program function. So the function will, the program length will be, line of code will be increased. Okay, so but the module is avoiding, it is giving the way to reduce the code length or reduce the file length also too. Okay, in the Python file. Okay, this is module. Module means what? It's a collection of function definitions. Do you understand what is module? Hello?
Sir.
Okay, so the two type of modules are this. One is built-in module, another one is user-defined module. Built-in module means, as you know, math module is built-in module, string module is already there, random module is already there. Likewise, n number of modules are there. These are all inbuilt modules, are built-in modules. Already it is defined in the Python library. Okay, so merely we have to use, just to use that only. That is the that is the use of built-in module. And user-defined module means, as you know, that we have to define for our purpose. For example, I want to many functions. I want to write more functions. So this function want to do certain things. Likewise, a collection of functions I am putting in here. I am writing in here one file. Okay, that file I have saved as usual. How to save means that module name .py. Okay. Likewise, I am just save the file, that module file. We are giving a name for the file, that is called module name. Okay, so suppose next program we want how to use means, we want to import that file, import that module, then we have to use. Let me see one example, means it will be giving better clarity how what is the module and all. Okay, so let me see, go for an example. 1 minute. So here I will show one, already I defined one thing. I will show that file to you. Okay. Then afterwards, by seeing the default example, and afterwards we will see one more example. Okay, so you can see here very clearly, this is called what function, import temperature as TP. So here you can, 1 minute, here you can see it is a program. Okay, we are importing the temperature. Temperature is the module name. Okay, we are giving the another name, alias name for the temperature, that is TP. Okay, then you can see C equal to, we are getting the input, and F equal to, we are getting the input, that is Fahrenheit input. And fourth line you can see R1 equal to TP, that is I just removed instead of, you don't get confused. Temperature I'm just using. Okay, because temperature is module name. No, likewise math.sqrt, math.c. Okay, we used to know. Likewise here temperature is a module name. Okay. Okay. So temperature dot 2, you can see in the fourth line, temperature dot 2 centigrade of F. 2 centigrade here, what is called 2 centigrade? What is 2 centigrade? Do you have an idea about that? Math dot sqrt of 5 we are giving. So math is a module name. Sqrt is what?
Square root.
That is square root. That is it defined as square root? What is sqrt? That's only question. No. Function name. No. Square root is a function name. Sqrt is a function name. Okay. Here, what is the thing? Temperature is what?
Function name.
Is temperature is function name.
Modules.
Whether we are importing the
Modules.
see, you can see the first line, import temperature. So we are importing one module that the module name is temperature. What type of module? This is user defined module. We are defining the module name. I mean, we are defined the module. We are created the module. The module contains a number of, what is, I already said what the module may contain. Module contains what?
Functions.
More number of functions.
Yes, function definitions. Not another thing. Function definitions and global variables. This is the module which contains. Okay. So here you can see. Come to the fourth line. Come to the fourth line. R1 equal to temperature dot 2 centigrade of F. So here you can easily understand temperature is the module name. Likewise, math dot and 2 centigrade is the function name. Likewise, math dot sqrt. So the temperature dot 2 centigrade. So 2 centigrade is a function name. The function will convert the parent heat, given parent heat into centigrade. Okay, that's why we are named it is 2 centigrade function. Okay, then R2 equal to, then you can see R2 equal to temperature at 2 parent heat. So the function parent heat receives the Celsius and it will convert into parent heat. Okay, it receives the degree in Celsius, then it will convert into parent heat. That's the use of 2 parent heat function. Have you understand the fourth and fifth line in this program?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so where you can have the question, sir, here we imported the module, we use the function, where the function is defined. If you're asking the question, let me go to the, I will show the module. Here you can see temperature.py. I'm showing no current slide, I mean the screen. Temperature.py is a module name. Temperature actually it's a module name. Suppose it is a Python file, that's why we have to use .py, we have to save. Okay, so the module which contains what you can see, what the module is containing, what it contains.
Definition of 2 centigrade and definition of 2 Fahrenheit.
Yes, definition of 2 centigrade function, definition of 2 Fahrenheit functions. So you can see in the first line definition of 2 centigrade function, the function header, and it receives one argument, sorry, one parameter, F. Okay, and fifth line is the function header for 2 Fahrenheit function. It also having one parameter that is C. Okay, we can use whatever variable, there is not a problem. Okay, so afterwards it's returning, for example, the 2 centigrade function return R, both the functions returning the R, that is R is the resultant value, it will return where the function is called. Actually the call statement is made in this, where we are making the call statement. The call statement is made at where, whether in this program or another program.
Another program, sir.
Another program, you can see it is a program name temperature conversion.py. You can see the header temperature conversion.py. That is the program name. We are saved the program. Okay, so there we are importing the module. So we have created the link between this program and another Python file. Okay, by how we are creating the import by using the keyword import the module, the file name. You can see in the next tab, previous tab, in this top of the screen, temperature.py. That is a module, that is a file, it is a Python file which contains function definitions. Then it is called module for your clarity. Okay, so we are importing into it. Now in this main, in the program, we are getting the C value from the user. We are getting the parent heat value, there is Celsius value and parent heat value. We are receiving from user, and R1, just we are giving a variable equal to, we are calling the function. How to use the, sorry, we are calling the function which is defined inside the module temperature. How to use means, as you know, as a normal format. How to use the math module, math.sqrt. Likewise, this normal procedure, temperature dot 2 centigrade. We are calling the function. The function name which is defined in the temperature module. Okay, that's why we use the temperature. Okay, then you can see we are giving another name. For example, temperature is a very big name. So for example, suppose the name we have to use, we can give the alias name also for the module. Alias name. Okay, by using the keyword as I'm just giving TP. It is another name for that. even we can use for math module or whatever module. Okay, math is somewhat easy. This is also very simple name only, but you want to know how to use alias name, how to give alias name. Okay, now instead of temperature, I'm giving what? TP. TP dot 2 centigrade function. Have you understand? Have you understood this concept?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so R1 equal to TP dot. We are giving alias name. Sir, I don't like to argue alias name, sir. That's not an issue. We can generally, we will use temperature dot 2 centigrade, we will write. Do you understand? So that's why we are using like that. So now we are giving TP is alias name for the module temperature. So now you can see in the fourth line, listen the fourth line, R1 equal to TP dot, we are calling the function. TP is a module name, but TP is not actual module name, it is a module name of temperature. Actually, temperature is the module name, we are giving alias name, another name for the module. Okay, and fifth line also do the same thing, is the function call statement from module. Okay, so we have to access the function which is defined inside the module. Okay, then to sixth line, last line of the program, you can see print of. That is, for example, if my input of Celsius is what is it, 34 degree. Okay, then and Fahrenheit is 104 degree. I just entered means you can see what will be the output. 104 degree Fahrenheit is R1. What is R1? Can you explain what is R1? What the value will be received in the R1 variable? Can you guess? What may be the value? I don't need the value. I'm just getting the. I don't need the number.
So Celsius value it will be, sir.
Yes, that is 2 centigrade. So given 2 centigrade means Fahrenheit to centigrade. That is Fahrenheit to Celsius. It will converting. Okay, so it will convert it. So that will be given. So 104 degree Fahrenheit is somewhat, for example, 36 degrees Celsius. For example, I'm saying it is not. It may not accurate. So it will print like the degree Celsius, and next line slash n I use. And for example, 34 degrees Celsius is R2. What is R2? What is
That will
R2?
be,
Yes.
sir, it's a variable which will be getting the Fahrenheit value. Celsius to Fahrenheit.
So yes, the Fahrenheit 2 Fahrenheit function is there. No, that function returns some value after the calculations is over. So that value it is holding. That is Celsius value. It will convert it to Fahrenheit. So the Fahrenheit value it contains. For example, 34 degrees Celsius is 104 degree Fahrenheit. Like that, it may show the result. Okay, have you understood this one? Have you
Yes, sir.
understood this program? Okay, I will execute this. You can easily understand. It is asking entire Celsius. I'm just giving 36. Okay, and Fahrenheit is asking. I'm just giving 104. Okay, so I just entered. Now you can see 104 degree. What is it? Fahrenheit is 40 degrees Celsius. 36 degrees Celsius is 69.8 degree Fahrenheit. So you can 1 minute. I will show that. Be able to see this output.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? Okay. So now you learned how the function is called. We didn't define the function. We didn't define the function inside our program. Where we defined our function, the 2 centigrade, 2 Fahrenheit. This is a function name. No, whatever function name we can give.
In
Where
another
we
program
define.
we define. In another
Yes, it is
program.
another program. It is. We should not say it is a program. It is a module. Why it is? Why it is a module? Why it is called as module?
So because it contains more than one function.
It's not like that. Contains only function definition. Yes. What is module means? What is the definition for module? Module is a Python file which contains function definitions and some global variable. And classes also do. But suppose class, that concept is not in our syllabus, unfortunately. Actually, there is a basic concept of Python, class and object. Because Python is a object-oriented programming. No, that's why. Okay, so anyhow it is so that's why we have say module is a collection of its content. Module is a file. It is a Python file which contains what? It contains function definition, global variables, and classes. Class definitions also. Class also like a function for your understanding. Okay, let you go to the program. You can see the program. Now we just go through this program, how the module will be called. Have you understood this concept?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about other students? What about others? Have you all understood the module concept? Okay. So today you learned how to create a module, how to create our own module. See, for example, the function, suppose you can just think over it. The math module contains how many functions are there? Contains n number of functions, no? As you know that. So it contains more than 20 functions are defined inside the math module. But suppose we are using only one module. Okay, sorry, only one function. Suppose we want to use the square root function only. For that, we are importing all the functions. Here, the temperature, it contains two functions. We are using the two functions. That's why we are importing all. Okay. In math module, it's a module. It contains what? N number of functions. For example, if you take 20 functions are defined inside the math module, means suppose we are in our program, we are using only one function, square root function or log function or exponential function. Any one function only we are using, or one or two functions only we are using. For that, we are importing entire module itself. All the functions we are including in our program. So the memory space will be more, and runtime also, I mean, time of execution also will be delayed, and it will be taking more time. But we don't understand. But whenever the codes are moving, grow more thousands on lines, means you can easily understand how the delay is happening in Python. Okay. So for that, what is the solution? Is it any solution is there? Means yes, the solutions are there. By importing, two ways are to import the function. Okay, 1 minute, I will share the slide. You can understand. 1 minute. Okay. Importing the Python is there are two ways are there to importing the module. Okay. One is import by using the keyword import. Okay. And second way is to using the keyword from. Okay, from our keyword, no. So last class, last test also you have learned. Okay, what is valid keyword and all the questions. So let you see, from import, I mean the first module, importing all the functions. Okay, when we have to use, when we can use this first statement, first type means we don't know, or the function will, in this program we may use more than one program, more than one function which is defined in the module. Okay, suppose I want to use all the functions as in the module, then definitely we'll go for import module. Okay, sir, I want to use 20 functions are there. So, sorry, 20 functions are there. Inside, I am just about to use 15 functions. Sir. Then we can go, nothing wrong. Import that, import entire module, math module. Okay, suppose you know you are going to do only one thing, that is the square root function. That is, you are going to write a program for finding the square root. Definitely, you are using the square root function in the math module. Okay, you thoroughly know, you certainly know you are about to use only square root function. Okay, then import math. If you are importing, means what will happen? Can anyone say? All the functions are including, no, imported, no. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Sir, once more, sir.
For example, we are about to use only one function from the module. Okay, simply if we are doing the import math, for example, math module, I am going to use only one function, square root function alone. Okay, but I am just doing import math. What will happen?
Every function will be called.
Sorry, once more, you can see?
Sir, that entire model will be called, sir.
Yes, that the entire module means entire functions which is defined inside the module, right? So all the definition, all the function definition is there. It's not invoked, it's not start, because we are making call statement for what? Only square root function. No, rest of the functions are simply there. It is not called, that's why it won't come. It will not work. Okay, even though we define many functions, whenever we made the call statement, that time only the function will start its execution. Okay, so likewise here, you can see that suppose I'm using the square root function, but all the function definitions are simply dumped in our program. It's waste of memory allocation, it's waste of time execution also, right? So I want to import only the particular functions that how to use. That is the second statement. You can see to import a specific function that is object from the module means we can use what from keyword. You can see in this slide from module name import function name. You can see the example from module name. Math is the module name. You can see the example. Okay. So math I'm just given import. I am about to use only square root function. Okay. Import sqrt. That is sqrt function. Okay. Do you understand? If you want to use how to use a particular function alone, importing entire module, it is different. And how to importing a specific function from the module, that is another one. Can you understand this concept?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is the thing? For example, by using the second statement, import math, from math import square root, I used it. Suppose I want to use the power function, POW function. Is it possible or not?
Sir, after that statement, you can't, sir.
I made the statement in the first line of the program. I'm just getting the input. I'm finding the square root also. Then I want to know the power of that number, another number. Is it possible? Can you able to use the power function?
Sir, yes, sir. But you should again call that, sir. Again, we have
I
to
didn't
use.
for example, in this statement alone, is it possible?
No, sir.
No, because we didn't import the power function. That's the answer. Did you understand? What function we imported? Which function we
Only square root.
imported?
Square root
Only square
function.
root function only we imported. Okay. How I can use the power function which is defined inside the math module? I didn't call this. I didn't import the function. If I didn't import means how can I use? I cannot use no. So likewise, you should understand this is the one of the important note this function. So you should thorough whether which functions you are going to use. So suppose I want to use power function also, sir. Then what may be my statement? Import math. From math import sqrt comma pow. That is power function. Do you understand? So if you want
Yes,
to
sir.
import more functions from the same module, means we can make the statement. Sir, I know, sir, I am going to use only 5 functions, sir. If you thorough with this means, you can easily make a statement from math import a square root function, square root, comma, power, comma, log, comma. Likewise, you just mention which are all the functions. Okay. Suppose we are using more than 75% of the functions means, then simply we can use import math instead of this lengthy statement. Okay. Simply if your import math means all the functions are get imported. Have you understand? Other students also understand what is the difference between import and from statement. That is from using the from keyword. How to import the module inside our program. Could you all understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please go through this. You can today you just complete the homework which is given in the last chapter functions. Then after today also I try to give the another